Alright. We are going to try IndyCar. It has been a day so far. Don't know what order these races are going to go out in, but man, the back of the pack has been special. Very, very special. So, let's see what happens in this. I assume it's going to be draft lock, and we'll just have to kind of see what happens. I have no laps in traffic, but Kansas with this new draft model with no tire wear, so I don't think there's going to be a whole lot to think about other than prediction code and when to pit. So we'll do our best, and hopefully it'll turn into a fun race. So with this cockpit, we're not really getting the track map where I want it, but there's not a whole lot of space to put it on this car, so we'll just go with it there. I tried changing the colors, but that color works way better in cars, in the stock cars, so we'll just live with that. And now we'll be able to see how far ahead the leaders are if we do lose the pack. But I think goal number one right now is just kind of ride without being last in line. I just got to figure out if it is actually going to get tight or if we're just rolling around here. No idea what happened there on the outside, but we'll go ahead and go. And a lot of people not wanting to be up here, so that is interesting. It does feel tighter than I thought it would. That's a good sign, as long as we don't run into the car on our outside.
25.407.
Let's try to lift a bit. I think the front bar is way too high. We're just learning as we go right now. We'll watch our temps, we'll lift off. Man, there's zero turn on corner entry.
Just set the faster flat. 25.364.
It actually feels like it might be a fun race.
25.548. Outside.
I think we'll just stay down low.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Keep low.
Top feels like it is going to punish the right front.
Keep low.
We're going to have to put some weight jacker in it.
25.6.
Then again, just watch our numbers on the dash and try to keep them balanced.
Stay low. Outside is clear. Outside.
Oh, it drifted up bad there with a low entry.
Outside is clear.
It's fine though. Alright, let's not worry about passing. Just sit in line. Try to find the line that uses the tires the least. Have to go way up on the weight tracker.
5.784.
Corner speed is really low. Wasn't expecting that, but the setup is so tight. I guess track temp is really high. I didn't see that. Track temp high always causes the front end to push in IndyCar. Contact.
.074.
Yeah, definitely a strange race, but I will take it. Feels like tires may come into play. It'll only be at the final 10 laps of the run, but it will come into play, so we just got to be patient.
6.121.
But it looks like everyone's being pretty patient. Where is Scott at? We got Crash up in the 2 car, the blue car. And then I'm not sure which one is Scott. I think he was the 5 car. He is in 4th, so he's the other blue car ahead.
6.203.
Yeah, this is feeling a bit like old school IndyCar. We're going to go ahead and pass this guy. I feel like he's starting to fall off. And the pack is starting to spread a bit. So I just want to move up here so we don't get swamped into the pack of cars that has been saving. Everyone right now is just trying to get it to turn. We can go 42 more laps.
26.05.
We're balanced on tires. That doesn't mean it won't just randomly snap on us, though. Especially if we get tight like that.
25.972.
Peter's just starting to pull.
Car outside.
Have dirty air.
Stay low.
And then just back off. Get the rotation. And then hope we at least got draft.
Clear.
He's just going to let us go.
0.022.
Alright, I feel like we're in a good spot.
Fueling up now should get us to the finish.
That seems really early in the race, but it is only 70 laps, so.
26.165.
So yeah, just lift off and don't overdrive entry. That's going to be the key in keeping the right front from destroying itself. You would think that with high track temps it would be loose, but for some reason with iRacing, the IndyCar just shoves the nose in high track temps. That wasn't good.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Scott grabs the wall a bit. But field fairly spread out for what this season of IndyCar has been, or at least what I have seen. So that's positive. Right rear is getting a little bit hotter. And I'm having to push a little bit harder to stay up with these guys. I may go back to 5 on the front. stabilize it a little bit. We may go down to 4th gear soon. Need to keep this draft. So yeah, we're just going to be in a draft train, it looks like. Although the cars behind us, behind the 18, have fallen off pretty far.
26.087.
Just got to predict where Scott's going to go so that we don't just sit in his dirty air. Okay, kind of feeling like we can back up the weight tractor as well, just because it is starting to rotate now that we don't have as much dirty air. Yeah, 4th gear is not the call. I hate crossing down onto the apron in this car. It usually just shoots me into the grass, so we won't be doing that. Scott losing the draft now.
26.282.
I'm not sure we can pass him. Pick up. No, I thought we were going to pick up a bunch of dirty air, but I feel like our balance is pretty good right now. See if we can get around him.
26.011.
He's letting us go, I think.
Clear.
Thank you. Didn't need to. I think that was going to be a difficult one to make. But we don't have any draft in front of us now. That's okay.
25.905. You're in 5th.
I did like how that felt up here though, but it is just cranking up the heat. First time we hit the red. So lifting off, going low is probably better for us, because we're still pulling away from the most of the field.
26.079.
We just don't need to energize the tires that much and start losing grip. Now, track temp's going to go down with these clouds. Definitely getting a lot more turn. Gonna just probably continue to back up the weight tracker. I'd love to get in the draft so that we don't have to work the corner as hard, but just 0.4 out of it right now.
26.08.
Car's feeling really good right now, and we gained 0.3 there because he just had a little moment where he got high.
0.812.
Back hitting the reds. Field is pretty spread out. more than half a lap. Just. It's like 17th is a half a lap down.
25.93.
Start getting back into dirty air though as we get this draft, but we're getting a little bit here. I think I'm going to use the tires up to pull up into the draft. We got 20 laps left on fuel.
25.996.
Need about 7 gallons of fuel.
26.032.
We go 7.5 just to be safe because we did go fairly light early on, but we should be using as much as we would after the stop right now. I just don't want to short myself.
26.064.
Almost got tight there.
Coming up on halfway here.
Now, you might see people start pitting.
26.137.
With the gap we have over the field, I definitely do not want to pit early, but there they go.
.156. You're in 4th position.
They're losing speed. But going a lap down, yeah.
They want you in single file. Closed, pit road is closed. Catch up 2 car.
Looks like people were trying to pit and wrecked.
Catch up 19 car.
And now we can't pass this guy. Otherwise we can't pit.
Left up 13 car bike. You had the
We'll
position
go
when the yellow
7
flag came
gallons.
out.
But yeah, the guy that pit, he is a lap down now. But he'll get the wave around, but he's lost all that track position. The fastest way was going to be pit at halfway, but all right, well, we got to run in there. Got a good idea of what's going to happen. And now we got to pretty much do the same amount of laps. That was very poor by me, but I got scared. I don't want to throw away a good position because back of the field is
10,
definitely on a different pace.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Okay, go. You only have one.
It looks like we come out
remaining.
at the
They
same
want
point.
you in single file.
I'm going to go ahead and fuel save just in case I shorted myself, but I don't think I did. Alright, we want to go back to 4 on the front bar because that felt good for the start. We're going to have a lot more pressure
Catch up 2
behind
car.
us, but then hopefully we have a long enough run where things fall off and spread out, because I hate getting in a pack. But not a terrible run, especially when I was planning on sitting in the back, but half the field didn't qualify, so we'll try to move forward, and it worked out. So we're good on fuel. I didn't screw that up. Now I just need to not overdrive it. Let it come to us again. There's a few people in different spots than they were from the start of that first run, so I think that helps us. Should have a gap open up behind Scott. Not that they're slow, but I think they were just, maybe they were managing better, but
about to go green, stay focused.
they could have just been fast at the end and we didn't know.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green. 15.6.
Track temp is 10 degrees cooler now than it was at the start of the race. Actually 12 degrees cooler. Just let the car come to us.
27.043.
Crash got really tight there. I don't want to do too much racing right now, but
25.426. Outside, the car in P12, just at the fastest lap.
let's try to get a spot.
7, 8, stay low, keep low. Still there.
Right now we're using up the right rear, so
25.231, outside clear. You're now in
dirty air here. Lots of dirty air.
the car in P9, just at the fastest lap. 25.174.
Just keep trying to find some clean air.
Clear. The car inside, the car in C8.
I just didn't want to sit down low in the dirty air.
162. Stay high with the car on the low side. Still there, hold your
Car's
line.
turning well right now, so we'll use it up while we've got cold track temps.
25.714.
Cooler track temps, I should say, not cold.
The car inside, clear inside.
Some people never change.
The car in P8, just at the fastest lap. 25.15. No damage, the car looks clean. Outside. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. The next car's the leader. Outside is clear.
That was a weird one.
Inside, 25.512. Clear
Prediction
inside.
code for sure. But when they start swerving all around, there's nothing that you can do. We just held a straight line. Right rear's a little hot.
25.83.
I don't think we have anything for the leader, but you never know.
25.558.
Taking a quick look at our fuel. We're still good. Just hope we can hold on to track position and it goes green the rest of the way.
25.841.
Yeah, right rear's getting hot. We're pushing it too hard. Track temp's coming back up. Let's back down the weight tracker and
25.839.
put the front bar up. But once the 3 gets back here, he'll just wreck us, I'm sure. So
25.7.
the guy swerves around all over the place with a ping of 250 and then blows up anytime there's prediction code.
Inside. Clear.
It's a little too high there. That's all right.
25.732. Car inside. Clear inside.
Take a little breather on the tires. It's getting a little tight.
25.823.
Just manage. It was a lot more fun when you had to feel it and not just read it, but that is modern racing. I don't know if there is a possibility of getting a run to the line. I don't know if that's a thing that we could do or not. Now we are a half a second off pace, so I think tires, I don't think tires are the issue. I think it's the tire heat. And with only 10 laps, if a caution does come out, I think track position is going to be a bigger deal. This track temp's going to drop a bit here. A little different entry there from Seb. Ran up the track just a bit. I'm wondering, he's starting to get tight. Trying to open up his corner. I mean, we're dog shit right now. I gotta go back to 4 on the front and hope we don't spin.
25.808.
No, we're losing the front bad. Okay. The news is if we gotta back out, we've at least got 3rd. Extra banking can do anything for us. I know we could drop down and get in the draft, but then we're just messing up our entry. Especially as close as we were. I think I need to time it up opposite of what we got right now, so that we're getting the run into 3. But we can just kind of creep down here. Keep him just a little more pinched. And hope prediction code doesn't fuck us over.
Clear.
But I think we're just going to get 2nd. I don't think there's any way that you can get around a car.
25.854.
Crash, closing back up. Does he have anything?
Car inside. Clear. Inside. Stay high. Clear.
Just don't want to cut it too close and have contact with the right rear.
Got about 5 laps of fuel. Clear inside.
Probably use one more click, but at this point, let's just get to the end without self-spinning.
Stay high. Clear. Inside. Stay high.
Fade up, does that work at all? No. Think, let's just try to get a bit of a gap, get a run down the back straight from the draft, and hope we can somehow power around the outside. No turn.
Clear.
But we get 2nd.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
And a good win.
Alright, there's checkered flag.
I'm happy with that.
Good job.
We get a
Very good
4X,
job.
but it was from prediction code. So, surprised though that we even ran that well, but kind of just found a feeling that 4 front bar and just managing the tires to keep them even there. It worked out, so I will take that. What were our tires? I didn't even look at the tires that came off. 6680 there. Let's go take a look at the contact that he's crying about, that he gets every race. Take a look at the whole thing here. So he goes up high, comes down low. But yeah, it was prediction code, but it was us coming up into him, not him coming down into us. But honestly, the amount of times that I've been prediction code by him, I'm not even going to apologize. And I think most of the field would say the same thing. Alright, let's go take a look at the wreck that happened. And is it going to be someone pitting? Okay. Oh, is this a restart here? No, this is the guy that wrecks. Has he lost his right front? What? He blew a right front. Really? Like, he can't even get it to turn in. I have never seen anyone lose a right front like that, but you can see the tread on it. So, yeah, absolutely wore that right front down. You can see the cords on it. Cords. Everyone else was fine. Were we fine? Oh, don't even know what my car looks like. Where are we at? There we are. Yeah, we're fine. So there was a few people out there with cords, but yeah. I mean, what do we got at the end of the race? Were people getting close again? Because, I mean, if you did that at halfway, I don't know how. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, well. Let's take a look at the results. And we get 69 iRating. We lose 0.03 safety rating, 4 incidents to his 14 incidents. Yeah, and that is why I'm taking absolutely no blame or apology in it, because when you start swerving around like you start swerving around every race, you're eventually going to get wrecked. And we weren't swerving at him, so we were just racing, trying to get that middle, since he was swerving up off the corner and blocking up high. So, price you pay. But again, like I said, the guy has wrecked so many people trying to use ping as a weapon by swerving around and hoping prediction code wrecks them before they get far enough to you to wreck you, that I have absolutely no desire to apologize, because that's the games he plays. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching.